For me, the summit is about regeneration. It's about bringing a community together to talk story, to share challenges, to talk about and share in victories. But for me, it is about regeneration, being with people and being able to take that energy and bring it back when you have to go back to work. I mean, really, it's just we're getting it done, right? I mean, it's been so amazing. When I was first welcomed into the movement, they had this vision. Chick, Becky, Lenny, Debbie, Sujata, Jen, Linda, and I'm missing a bunch of people, so I apologize. But just listening to them, they had a vision about where we needed to be. We needed to be doing language access. We needed to do more research. We needed to be expanding the Institute to address the diverse needs, and looking at where we were when I first joined in 2008 and seeing where we are now. It's like, I just want to see it's happening, it's getting done.
I used to think of the summit as an opportunity to get together every couple of years, especially being so isolated in the islands, and an opportunity for me to network with sister organizations and also with other advocates who were sharing a different perspective. And so I was always really excited for it. This year, I think, is obviously very, very special. It's been a while due to COVID and other reasons. So I think this summit for me means both the opportunity to celebrate founding mothers and sisters and to honor those who have helped organizations be alive and grow, but also the opportunity to show this API GBV 2.0, what has been accomplished over the last 3 years. I so deeply humbled to have been part of the early years of establishing the Institute as a formal organization and a powerhouse nationally as a resource center. I have learned so much from all of you. I don't think you'll ever know how much I have grown as an activist, as an advocate. I specifically want to name Lenny, Sujata, Debbie, Becky, Chick, Kalei, Mimi, Deanna, Aparna, and so many that were there at the table in the beginning, both staff and advisory members, founders, because I think that the commitment that was made then was something about the movement, and it was about having our voices represented and challenging ourselves to look at both the patriarchy, colonialism, sexism, misogyny in such an intentional, intersectional way that I had never been introduced to. So I thank you for your shaping my own analysis and having instrumental impact on my own work, but also being sisters and family who I count on in my life in a very, very personal and grateful manner. And all I can say is thank you and salamat for all of what you have done to help me become the advocate and activist that I am today.
It was such a generation of folks who have roots in the work with survivors, but saw an organizing opportunity beyond that, coming together for resources, for collective voice, for advocacy, peer learning, all of those things. And they kind of pulled up their sleeves in their networks to make it happen. And a confluence of circumstances allowed that to happen, but I really admire that kind of organizing spirit. It's both grassroots to grass tops, as Becky says, to pull things together to make it happen and really honor their vision and dedication and foresight to create this institute that is continuing to thrive and do good work. So so much appreciation. At the summit, I would want people to know unquestionably that the Institute is what we make of it together. It's something that I felt very much during my time there, and can't say enough is that, it's a relationship of mutuality, I think, between the folks doing work on the ground and as a National Resource Center, the Institute. The Institute would not be what it is without the advocates and organizations that we work with, and to be in that reciprocity together, that we want to be accountable and create something together And that would be a help for those who attend the summit.
I'm really excited for the summit that's happening. The last summit that we had was in 2018. So this is the first time all of us are going to come back in community and get to see the community and what all is happening. So the thing that I'm most proud is the staff that we have. I love the fact that we have a mixture of a staff that is young and that thinks a little differently. I'm also really excited about where we are going, in terms of our research grants, in terms of working across all programs, regardless of where the funding is, which the funding stream is, like how do we streamline and lift up the work that is happening in our communities. So those are some things that I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah.
We stand on their shoulders. So thank you for thinking about us and thinking the fact that we do need a space, that we're not a model minority. Without you and your tireless advocacy, we would not be in the space that we are. So we really deeply appreciate you and thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
There's so much expertise and just knowledge in the community that we're able to gather in this room today, which is really, really powerful. It's an opportunity for folks to connect with each other and just to be grounded, I think, in the work that we all do together. API GBV is in great hands. We're going some really amazing places, and thank you.